All people abuse children. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, green, yellow, or striped. It doesn't matter what language you speak. I would say per capita, the type of people who abuse children per capita is the same, right across the board. Operation Bobby Bear is a very unique concept. We have lots of incredible people working with children. Our whole focus is to get raped children to report within 24 hours so that we can cut down on their HIV risk. We teach the children the big universal precaution. If it's wet, if it's from a body, don't touch it. And as you're working the program, you can see the children thinking, oh my goodness, Uncle so-and-so did this to me, I better report. Children are hardly ever raped by strangers. It's always a family member, a neighbor, a teacher, a pastor, somebody who has worked with that child to get their love and their trust. And that is why it's so hard for the children to report. So I had to find a way for the children to be able to talk. So our main focus is the bear. The child comes in. The safety officer sits her down, defuses her. Then just simply gives her the bear, and in the rape bag is a permanent marker and some sticking plasters. And the child will simply draw what happened. The plaster represents where he hurt her. And the plaster that goes over the mouth can mean a number of things. They don't want to talk anymore. Or it could mean that a penis went in her mouth. She's used the elastic band to show that he tied her. And that all came out. Mildred, the other day, went to a school and had 30 disclosures in one day. I mean, where do we start with that? When I started Bobby Bear, I knew the post-exposure prophylactics were in the hospitals for doctors and nurses. I knew that if they stuck themselves with a needle stick, they could get this drug that would cut down their chances of being infected by 80%. Why wasn't it out there for rape victims? We've had some horrific stories.
Physically, he's all right, but he's been sodomized, and probably frequently, and because there is still a wound,
yeah,
it was recent as well. So they want us to put him on PEP because he tested negative.
Ah,
so.
Beautiful. It's been very hard running this organization with nothing. Usually, funders don't want to pay salaries. They don't want to pay telephone bills. They don't want to pay rent. And you know what? Keep a Child Alive came in. It was one of the most phenomenal moments of my life. And the director, Lee, looked at my admin manager and said, give us a breakdown of your running costs. I'm not making any promises. I'll take them back and see what I can do. I think it was not even 2 weeks, I got a phone call from Lee. They were going to give us the running costs. It was quite something. And the organization and the women, just from that gesture, that somebody valued them enough to give them money to live on. The growth in my child safety officers has been phenomenal. What does Bobby Bear need? Have you got children? What do you need for your child? I need for my children. Bobby Bear is a very unique organization, very practical organization, because it's run by we the people. You know, we're nothing special. We're moms and grannies. So we know what our children need. And it is our goal that every kid that reports in time does not test positive.